kinompare nila to sa, let's say, when Maroon 5 or Bruno Mars played the fashion shows, no? But I would rather compare this to MTV's Fashionably Loud, no? With one of my favorite band, Prodigy, and one of my favorite fashion designer, Vivienne Westwood, for her Red Collection. As far as I know, I think this is the first dun siya nagkaroon ng ganung concept back in 1997. But Macbeth's 28-year anniversary show is a whole lot more. I do believe with Rakista and Macbeth did the concept for this show, alongside with the people I'm with here in this table. Actually, we headbutt each other for more than a dozen times para na ma-squeeze namin all those creative juices that we have for this show. You know, so not to give everything away, but this is a big event. So when you have a big event, just to give a little bit of the G's, right? You have two band setup. But if you put those two band setup in two separate stage, and then put a catwalk in both setup, and then connect them both, I mean link them all in one, now that's a show you want to see, right? So all of you know this big event of Macbeth on October 8, 2022 at Metro 10 Pasig is one of the most significant events of Macbeth yet. It is the first time in the Philippine history to have a big fashion show and concert under one roof, as it is the first official launch of collection of Macbeth's 10 years in the Philippines, and it is the 20th anniversary, 20th anniversary collection of Macbeth. You'll witness a show that will surely be close to our hearts of every artist. We establish our culture, love for art, music, and fashion. This is who we are, what we do, and how we do it. And I hope all you guys will come and watch it. Sabay-sabay nating abangan ang 20 rocking years na Macbeth. This is our culture. Kultura po natin to. Thank you.
Years went by, designed to hold more artists, of course musicians, free-spirited and distinctive ones. Siyempre, Macbeth is not only a footwear brand, it does also support the environment and the community as well. They support cruelty-free products are a big part of the Macbeth line. As a matter of fact, the first shoe that Macbeth has ever made was vegan and still in the line today. Macbeth also takes inspiration from the music and art and our talented extended family of ambassadors to create quality products that feel good and look good to wear. So yun na nga nag-grow na ang Macbeth, and because of the continuous growth of Macbeth, we all come to this great event happening on October 8, 2022. One of milestones events of Macbeth will happen at Metro 10 Convention, Pasig City. No other than Macbeth 20th Anniversary Show. 20 bands such as Chelsea Alley, we have their Urbandub, Rico Blanco, we have their Mayonnaise, Chocolate Factory, Sandwich, Hilera, we have their even Snakefight, Sucketseven, Fragments, CHNDTR, we have their Faspitch, Soapdish, written by the stars, Divina, Lilith, Shotgun Combo, we have there also Imbue No Kudos and Rouge. And the most awaited one, the Macbeth All-Stars and the Macbeth Superband. So, we hope makasama namin kayo lahat sa October 8 at takabang talaga natin kung sino ba talaga yung Macbeth All-Stars na yan, Macbeth Superbands. Of course, this event, hindi ito mawawala, yung fashion show. So, yun yung pinaka-highlight ng event natin sa Macbeth 20th Anniversary Show. Mag-release tayo ng 3 collections modeled by 30 models. The Macbeth All-Stars that will tag along and pour the same energy and vibes as they represent Macbeth's edginess, keeping it grungy, gritty, keeping up the lifestyle and the culture that Macbeth has established. We could proudly say that it is the rise of fashion show and concert in a one roof. Kabanggit nga kanina ni Direct Benji na first time in the Philippine history to have this fashion show accompanied by the bands. So yun, we hope makasama natin lahat ng media partners that we have here this afternoon. And maraming salamat po sa inyo. Later on, naharanahin tayo ni Mr. Robert Colingo of Written by the Stars, one of the band na tutugtog sa 20th anniversary show of Macbeth.
Sa upcoming concert ninyo, gusto ko na sana tanungin, how will this be special and different? Ano yung mga pakulo na aabangan ng mga fans sa fashion show at sa concert na ito? Anyone can answer from the panel? Thank you.
Lahat ng meetings akin. Anyway, that's a good question. No? As far as we don't want to give away some of the G's or what's happening, it's a big surprise. Like I said a while ago, but normal big events, there's two bands set up, right? But just to give you a glimpse of what's going to happen, if you have two bands set up, pero you put this in two different stages, putting a catwalk in both setup, pero linking them both in one. Now that's a show we really want to see. Of course, kaya nasabi ng host natin, we also have all this Superbands, and we have the fashion show. There's a lot more. May mga iba-ibang surprises din dito. Also, of course, Macbeth is gonna go give away some of them merch para sa lahat, no? And the setup of all the events, we also have Ducati outside. Tama ba, right? Ducati, right? Outside, doing some stuff of their own. Definitely you guys won't be bored in coming up in this show, no? And we have actually a very nice setup ng stage natin, and some Metro 10. This is the first time you're gonna see it in this way. Like we said, this is how we do it, you know, and like I said a while ago also, lahat dito, yung mga panels dito, we've been headbutting each other for a couple of months now, just to squeeze up kung ano yung kaya namin for the creative juices nitong event na to. From the bands, from the lineup, even sa mga visuals na makikita nyo dito, even yung experience nyo, pagpasok nyo pa lang, you will feel that there is a big bang that's about to happen. For more, if you really wanna experience it, come join us for this awesome event on October 8th. Yun. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. MJ Marfuri and Direct Benji Estanislao. Now for the second question, we have Mr. Eugene Assis from People's Journal.
Anyway, Macbeth is a brand that is really my favorite. Even though my friend here believes that Macbeth is a stage play. Pero gusto ko lang malaman yung tungkol sa sa Macbeth Records and Macbeth Music Festival. Other than that, alam mo namin yung tungkol sa October 8. So, we'd like to know kung sino-sino yung mga artists ng Macbeth Records, tapos yung mga sumasali sa Macbeth Music Festival.
Sinabi mo na Macbeth is your favorite brand. So, regarding dun sa Macbeth Records, explain lang namin, Macbeth Records is hindi siya label, hindi siya record company. Macbeth Records is a line. Macbeth line siya, so collection. So pag sinabi natin Macbeth Records is collection siya na more on the music side. Kasi meron kaming Macbeth machines, meron kaming Macbeth vegan, meron kaming Lady Macbeth. So pag sinabi natin Macbeth Records, nakafocus siya dun sa music side. Tapos siya ay isang premium items din namin siya. So tapos in answer then to your question kung sino yung mga banda na under ni Macbeth, actually, lahat ng nakaline up ng the bands for the 20th anniversary is connected with Macbeth. So, kaya rin naman namin sila kinuha kasi we are celebrating our 20th anniversary nga. So, kinuha namin yung 20 favorite bands ni Macbeth, and from different genres and from different, from underground to mainstream music. Kasi yun din yung aim namin is yung to merge yung dalawang world, which is yung mainstream and underground music into one event. So, ginagawa namin na magkaroon ng fair opportunities lahat ng banda para dito sa event na to.
Okay, maraming salamat and congrats to your 20th anniversary.
From Macau.com. I've been covering fashion shows since 2009. Probably earlier than that, but it was when Fashion Week started. I'm very interested about the fashion show part of the show. How different is this gonna be? And I'm a little confused about the part that you're gonna have 2 stages in one venue. How is that gonna work? And because from my standpoint, if you're playing 2 bands in like 2 stages, it's gonna be hell of a mess. And if you're putting in one fashion show for those 2 bands to play along with the music for the show, how's that gonna work? Can you like brief us on the mechanics of that?
Thank you for that question. No? I think we have to on all the mics. Anyway, I mean, I do understand where you're coming from. I mean, first time na nilatag sa akin yung concept, there was a lot of hurdles that happened. No? And putting 2 bands in separate stages is one big hurdle right away. But putting a catwalk in front of those 2 stages and then linking them both. And just, so hindi ko lang i-give away yung mga ibang stuff na surprises, but from you would understand that if you put models on the stage pero meron ka lang isang exit at saka isang entry, you can't have 30 models in a short span of time.
Yes.
And to top of it all, we only have pwede lang isang model sa catwalk mag-run. So because the catwalk is about 4 feet wide. So hindi pwede magsabay. So mostly kung makikita mo sa mga fashion show, you could exit the other models while the others walking, right?
Yes.
But this time we have to wait for the models to come back. Now there is a concept traffic that we did so that I could release more models in a short span of time na hindi sila matatrap. It's like figuring out EDSA. Parang ganun. Isa-isa. But it's for lack of better terms, it's a very difficult concept.
Yes.
But it's also very awesome and fun to do it. You know, in the very professional industry, as you've been seeing, they have this way of doing the fashion show. But then again, as I mentioned a while ago, alam mo, before our culture, pag wala kang, pag meron kang hikaw o may tattoo ka, it's stop it right away. Now, what I'm expressing is that what's good about Macbeth is they are uplifting our culture now. I like your earrings, of course. Mga ganyan, right? I mean, it's now not taboo when you have a tattoo or you have the dress, how we dress, you know. In the fashion industry, in the elite world, medyo may mga ibang ano dyan, standards, right? But that is what our culture is doing. We're breaking all these barriers as Macbeth is doing also. It is the first time, I believe, as far as I know, in the Philippine history, to have a big event in this magnitude, putting bands and a fashion show at the same time. Like I said a while ago, the first time na nakita ko to was, I think, kasi mga din sa Victoria's Secret, right? Yung Maroon 5 and I think Bruno Mars did it.
But that's just one band.
Yes, right? It's just one band. But ako, I could compare it a little bit. Mas gusto ko siya i-compare to sa first time nakita ko back in 1997. Where MTV Fashion in Loud with one of my favorite bands, Prodigy, and one of my favorite fashion designer, Vivian Westwood, did her Red Collection, 1997. And then, bumalik lang a couple of maybe years ago when Victoria's Secret did it. But no one has ever done it yet in the Philippines. Not even the elite fashion industry. You've been to Fashion Week.
Yeah.
Well, diba? I mean, if they could put on a band, like you said, okay, kaya yung isang banda. 2 bands pwede. Pag nasa isang stage, pwede pa rin. But the crazy concept that is so awesome is putting 2 bands in 2 separate stages, putting 2 catwalks in front of them and linking them as one. That is a show you guys would love to see.
Will that be like they're gonna play one song? Because of course, I'd be confused if they'd be playing two
Actually,
separate
yan,
songs.
technical yan. Pinifigure out namin jam yan eh. I mean, if we want it, I want it like parang sabay sila tumugtog or biglang titigil yung isa.
Yeah.
But then, as I headbutt with a jam, ang naging problema is, paano yung monitor ng kabila?
Yes.
Nasa kabilang dulo yun. How can they hear the monitor on the other side? So these are the hurdles that we want you guys to see how we did it. No, can we on the mic? Okay. Paano meron namang masabi si Jam about all the ano? Wala? Oo. Meron? Ayan. It is difficult to put two bands at the same time playing, you know, and then also it's also difficult sabayan ng mga models kung magpapasapasahan sila. When I consulted Jam about this, medyo hindi ako technical. I just know what I like to see.
May part na ginawa kaming alternating yung bands. And then may part din na may isang one or two songs na collaboration talaga sabay. Vocalist, guitar, siguro
Pwede ba natin bigyan ng konti yung mga surprises? Just one. You will see this band merge together in one song, and they will be on the catwalk. We will take out the bands from their stages and put them on the catwalk. Now how crazy that is, right? Paano yung monitor ng mga yun? Yun yung technical na kinukonsulta ko lagi si Jam. Jam, paano yun? Bro, paano ganito? But he figured out something, and we figure out all of us, with Sing and Rockista and all this. Ito siguro mga banda kasama ko, siguro medyo naguluhan ko, paano? Holy crap, paano nangyari yun? Sila actually yung ginipig namin, you know? And I'm actually nervous and excited at the same time for us to pull off this kind of event, pull off this kind of show. The exciting part is we want you guys to see and how we do it.
Okay. As far as the fashion show goes, are there certain personalities that we should look forward to see? Are there, not that I'm looking for it, but are there famous ones that is gonna be part of the runway show?
Siguro for now, ang pwede lang namin kasi we have to leave it as a surprise din. But
Okay.
ang pwede namin siguro sabihin yan, we have 30 models and we have 3 collections for the fashion show. So we have Denim collection, Rock collection, and then yung 20th anniversary collection. Yun yung in-merge namin dun sa Superband and All-Star Band namin. But for the personalities or something, I think it's better na gawin natin siyang mas surprise dun sa event.
But are there also going to be foreign models?
Definitely.
Okay. That's going to be something that I'm going to look forward to. Thank you.
Our musicians na involved sa event. Pakwento lang yung significance or, you know, how do you feel being part of this momentous event?
We are very grateful and thankful to be part of this event kasi way back, I was buying Macbeths everywhere. Like siguro mga 2012 pa lang or 11 or 7 or 8, 7 din. Yeah, 2007 pa lang, fan na kami ng Macbeth. Bumili ka agad ako nung nagkaroon. Wala pa dito sa Philippines doon, so US pa siya or import Indonesia ata nagaling. So, nung nagkaroon kami ng time to be partnering up with Macbeth, so na-excite kami. Tapos narinig namin magkakaroon ng festival. So, yeah man, we are very thankful and very excited kasi again, maraming stuff na mangyayari doon and I'm pretty sure we're gonna pull it off. So, hope to see you guys there, man.
Of course, lahat naman po ng banda.
Excuse me, ma'am. Could you just introduce yourself first or your group?
Hello guys, I'm Chin from CHNDTR.
I'm Tom of Snakefight.
So of course, lahat naman po ay very grateful kasi like kami yung mga indie bands na nabigyan din ng opportunity makatugtog sa isa sa mga pinakamalaking musical event, no? Tapos sponsored pa siya ng pinapangarap namin mag-guest kami balang araw sa RAKRAKAN Radio, sa Macbeth. This is something big na
minsan lang dumating sa mga buhay na nagbabanda na kagaya namin. So, sobrang grateful kami at nabibigyan ng opportunity yung mga banda. Saka iba't ibang genre, so bihira yun. So, yun lang. Thank you po.
How about you? Do you have anything to add po?
Medyo surreal siya kasi tulad nga ng sabi nito, o nga pala, Dawal from Snakefight. Kahit yung mga bands na pinapakinggan namin, even before mga college kami, high school, they were all wearing Macbeth. So, parang kapag kasama namin sila, nakikita namin and seeing the whole event coming together, just surreal at saka nakaka-excite masyado. So, parang isa sa mga top moments ng mga careers namin. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Robert from Within by the Stars. And we all know naman na Macbeth is a well-known brand para sa mga musicians. Ayan. So, for us, sa banda namin, and sa lahat ng mga banda nandito, isa talagang privilege para sa amin maging part ng event na to, napakalaking event na to. And thankful lang kami sa Macbeth for trusting us.
Thank you. Ako naman yung Macbeth, underwear. Interesado ako, parang si John Gwen, interesado ako sa fashion show. Baka meron din doon sa underwear, parang Victoria's Secret pa tayo doon. Or should we not expect anything like that?
Actually, yung fashion show, sa fashion show side natin, this is gonna be the official launch for Lady Macbeth and Macbeth underwear. So, doon nyo lang makikita yung collections for that particular collection like Lady Macbeth and Macbeth underwear. So, again, hindi ko siya pwedeng ibigay lahat ng details for the Macbeth underwear, but it's gonna be a lot of surprises nga for that. Dahil we do have foreign models to wear those kinds of collection. So, yun.
Maraming salamat po. Yun na po. Thank you.
Unang magtatangal ng music festival after the pandemic. Kumusta naman ang reaction ng mga musikero na nalaman na magkakaroon ng music festival kung fashion show sa event din sa iyo? Kumusta ang feedback ng fans, ng mga netizens? Nag-engage ba ninyo? Sino ang pwedeng sumagot?
Of course, very excited lahat, lalo kami as band members and musicians, you know, kasi 2 years no, nawala yung music scene. So, excited kami na ito nga yung first festival sa Philippines na after pandemic. Excited kami, we are rehearsing very well for the show. And yun nga, yung 2 band setup with fashion show, siguro first sa Philippines. Very excited to witness this. Kahit ako, as an audience, gusto ko rin makita yun kung tutusin. Kasi tutusin din ako, gusto kong ma-experience. So, maraming bands, diverse. So we have, as far as bands from Baguio, from Divina, and Visayas well represented. Okay. And the genres, of course. May metal, pop, may reggae, yeah. So, excited.
Eh, kumusta naman kaya yung crowd control? Alam niyo naman na marakista. Lalo na binuhay niyo ulit ngayon, buhayin na. Ready ba kayo? Worst comes to worst?
Good afternoon, I'm Harold from isa sa mga organizers. If you are asking for the security, syempre we complied with the guidelines. And as you've seen din naman, before this event, sobrang dami ng events eh.
Okay.
We had event the rallies before, diba? Pero yung mga events, music events, marami na. So, we are confident na itong year na ito, yung pagbabalik talaga ng events. And next year, hopefully, di ba, mas marami pang magiging events. And we are thankful na bumabalik na eksena. I mean, for your question about yung mga artistang pupunta ron, they are ready and they are excited.
Okay.
And I'm sure naman na 2 years, more than 2 years, di ba? So, sobrang tagal na eh. Lahat sila, gusto na talaga pumunta sa Kids and rock event like this. And I strongly believe during this pandemic, ito yung una na talagang rock Though we've seen events like yung mga nauna, di ba, meron eh. Pero for the rock community, para sa mga rockista community, I think this is the first. And with the fashion show. So medyo unique talaga itong event na to. So hopefully po makapunta kayo. And yun, isa din sa mga requirements natin, since we are still in this, lahat ng papasok, syempre lahat may vaccination card, and we have safety protocols naman. And enough security like bouncers and everything. We have also permit sa City Hall, so everyone is safe naman po.
About the, like how you're marrying a fashion show together with the rock concert of several bands, but I just wanted to zoom in, if I could, on the fashion. Of course, the fashion might be probably grunge or streetwear. If somebody can describe that, the style to us, what we're about to see on October 8th.
For the collections, kaya nung sinabi namin kanina, we do have the Denim collection, the Rock collection, and the 20th anniversary collection. So, coming from a streetwear, nag-upscale kami, pero nandun pa rin yung DNA namin, which is music, arts, and denim. So, dun maglalaro lahat ng styles, lahat ng collections na susutin ng mga models namin. Hindi siya porket rock lang is na t-shirt lang, di ba? We do have different style naman eh. Kahit anong genre ka, kahit ano yung gender mo, wala. Actually, ang tagline namin is everything we do is rad. And we do us. So yun yung gusto namin i-express, yun yung gusto namin ipakita na what Macbeth is.
So we can expect more color than just black. Usually black, di ba?
Definitely. And then, actually, our 20th anniversary collection, ang main color namin is emerald green. So, dahil milestone namin siya. So, yun yung pinaka-main color namin for 20th collection.
If I could just ask a few of the artists that we have here, like I said, di ba, parang akala natin pag rockista, you just wake up, put on a shirt, a pair of jeans, tas labas na ng bahay, rock na agad, no? But how important is fashion to you? Do you take care and carefully choose what you wear to sync with the image na gusto niyong ipakita sa mga tao? Anyone?
Yeah, it's me again, Tom of Snakefight. And of course, I believe importante yung what we wear on stage because we have to look good. Right? So I think kailangan talaga siya. And lalo na, right now, we are partnered up with Macbeth, so they have good merchandises and shoes. So that's a great help.
Yeah, and you have to add na what you wear, kumbaga, it would represent din yung music mo eh. Kumbaga, hindi lang din sa aspect ng looking mo. Kumbaga, ang rock maraming genre din siya. So, yung genre na yun, meron din sila ng parang pinagkakasundo ang style. So, ikaw, reggae, and then masyado kang balot, parang off siya. Diba? Parang tropical na reggae music. So, Macbeth also provides that kind of fashion and other aspects ng rock music na sinusupport ni Macbeth.
Thank you.
In addition lang dun sa sinabi ni Tom, they have to look good. Totoo yun, kasi how can you perform on stage if you're not comfortable with what you're wearing, diba? So you have to look good to perform good, parang gano'n. So yun yung ine-embodies naman namin ni Macbeth, na dapat yung every artist or every musician na magsusuot ng Macbeth brand or merchandise is comfortable sila and they are ready to rock on stage, parang gano'n.
Just to add also, with your question, you mentioned usually pag rock, pag gising mo, what you wear. Actually, in the beginning siguro
In the
ganun.
movies kasi,
Actually, in the beginning siguro ganun, no? I mean, that's the parang DNA of maybe the skater culture, the band culture, and this is how, kaya ako sinasabi kanina, this is the new culture, no? Yung kultura, pag sinabi mong kultura, ano ba yung kultura, no? Back in the days, you wake up, light a cigarette, have coffee, suit mo yung t-shirt, Macbeth, parang gano'n, no? But then, as it evolves, like a company like Macbeth enhanced this, so like sinasabi nga niyan sa different genres, even reggae bands, no? Macbeth has a fashion for it, no? Kasi ang Macbeth is SoCal, no? Different siya sa North California for Southern California. So they have all these fields, they have all this, nung nakikita ng, like for example, some companies, hindi naman sila for a skater brand, pero naglalabas sila ng skate brand nila, di ba? For some skaters, I'm just kukwento na ako, for some skaters, they say, oy, hindi naman kayo nasa industriya namin. May ganon, no? May ganon, no? But not like companies that are really in the culture, that na nakikita nila yung fashion of that culture and then enhancing it, no? Tsaka yung mga ibang rakista, sabi nga ng Snakefight, we have to look good, no? We also have to smell good, and we also have, may skincare din kami kahit pa paano, hindi lang sila chindera, di ba? Sila chin, ewan ko, I mean, how do you prepare for a day?
Dapat talaga naman presentable ka pag akit ka ng stage. Siguro tama, sa movies medyo stereotyping na kung what you wear na lang is yun na talaga. Pero syempre, identity din to ng banda and they reflect. So, Macbeth, nakatulong sila na i-show yung freedom namin din sa pagsuot na kung ano talaga kami.
Kita nila sa OPM.
For the OPM industry, never naman namatay yung OPM even the band since sa ngayon nakikita nyo balik na yung mga gigs. I mean, I'm sure sa playlist nyo, laging merong OPM. So yung question kung kamusta yung OPM, it's stronger than ever. And ako di ako niniwala na never siyang humina. Kasi going, lalo na sa mga gigs, di ba? And to add lang din kanina sa question, for the Macbeth is doing very good to represent the artists and the fans. So when I go to gigs, lalo na sa mga banda, laging naka-Macbeth. So, ayun daw ako. So anyway, yun. So, Macbeth represents the brand and the band. So if you are wearing Macbeth with the band, ako naniniwala ako, it also add fun. Kasi unang-una, di ba? Ang mga fans, alam nila, astig ang Macbeth So if you are wearing Macbeth as a band, kita nila, astig to banda. Bandang to, diba? So you will never see artists or bands na wearing na hindi naman sakto doon sa banda. Like for example, ano ba? I mean, are you seeing them wearing, ano ba? For example,
tama, adding to it, no? Tama si Lids, yung before kasi mahirap iisip ka ng ano yung sakto na suit mo para sa genre mo or sakto sa attitude mo, no? That's what I was saying a while ago, kapag talagang nasa kultura yung gumawa ng kumpanya, they know our DNA. Tom from Blink-182 knows our DNA. So, kaya nilang i-highlight o kaya nilang i-level up yung fashion. That's what Macbeth is doing.
And and to add lang din, I strongly believe Macbeth understands the artist. So no other brand ata na supporting this underground set, no other apparel. So sila lang. So, and syempre, to add lang din to sa OPM, Macbeth is contributing din to OPM in general kasi helping these artists. Kahit di pa sila kilala, putting on stage sa mga Macbeth shows, may kilala sila. So, it adds talaga for the Macbeth brand and the artists. So, tulungan.
Thank you po.